Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to our channel where we provide useful spiritual insights to help you navigate your twin flame journey. The twin flame journey is one of the most profound spiritual experiences a soul can embark upon. It is a dance of deep connection, intense emotion, and unparalleled growth. At its core, the twin flame connection is not merely about romance or companionship. It is a divine mirror reflecting back to you the aspects of yourself that require attention, healing, and integration. This sacred bond is designed to push you toward becoming the best version of yourself, peeling back layers of ego, fear, and illusion to reveal the truth of your being. However, the path of twin flames is not without its challenges. The connection often brings to the surface unresolved wounds, patterns, and traumas from this life, past lives, and even ancestral lineages. It is through these challenges that healing becomes not only necessary, but inevitable. Healing is the foundation upon which the twin flame relationship can thrive, for it is only through wholeness within that the union can reach its full potential. In today's video, we will explore the number one key to twin flame healing, which is a concept so fundamental that it underpins every step of the journey: self-love and inner alignment. While it may sound simple, its depth and implications are transformative. Together, we will delve into why self-love is the cornerstone of healing, how it affects your connection with your twin flame, and actionable ways to cultivate it in your life. To truly grasp the significance of self-love in twin flame healing, it is essential to understand the nature of twin flames. Twin flames are two halves of the same energetic soul blueprint. They are not incomplete without each other, but rather, they complement one another in a way that highlights each individual's strengths and weaknesses. The twin flame journey is, at its essence, a spiritual path designed to align you with your highest self. This connection is often described as deeply magnetic, drawing you toward your twin flame with an intensity that can feel both exhilarating and overwhelming. But this same intensity can also ignite conflicts, misunderstandings, and periods of separation. These difficult phases are not obstacles, they are opportunities. They exist to show you where you are out of alignment with your own truth. When you are out of harmony within yourself, this disharmony is mirrored in your relationship with your twin flame. The healing imperative emerges because the twin flame connection requires you to transcend the ego and align with unconditional love. This love is not directed outward at first, it begins within. The turbulence of the twin flame connection is a reflection of the unhealed parts of yourself. Until those wounds are addressed, true union cannot occur. This is why self-love is not just important, it is essential. Self-love is not merely a concept of self-indulgence or surface-level affirmations. It is a profound act of spiritual reclamation, a declaration of your inherent worth, and a commitment to honoring the sacred essence of who you are. At its deepest level, self-love is a homecoming to your divinity, a remembering that you are whole, worthy, and deserving of unconditional love, regardless of your flaws, mistakes, or the judgments of others. It requires not just acknowledging your light, the parts of you that are celebrated and admired, but also embracing your shadow, the vulnerabilities, fears, and imperfections that you may have spent years hiding or rejecting. This dual acceptance is critical because many of us carry deep wounds that interfere with our ability to truly love ourselves. These wounds, often rooted in childhood or significant life experiences, are formed by moments of rejection, betrayal, abandonment, or feelings of not being enough. They leave behind scars of unworthiness and shame, creating barriers not only to the love we receive from others, but also to the love we offer to ourselves. These barriers can feel like armor, protecting us from further hurt, but in reality, they keep us disconnected from ourselves, from the divine, and from the depth of intimacy we crave in relationships. When it comes to the twin flame journey, these wounds are often amplified because the twin flame dynamic is uniquely designed to reflect your unhealed aspects back to you. If you lack self-love, these insecurities will inevitably surface, leading to patterns of projection. For example, feelings of inadequacy or fear of abandonment may manifest as jealousy, possessiveness, or a deep fear of losing your twin flame. In such moments, you may find yourself clinging to their presence for validation or reassurance, unconsciously placing the responsibility for your sense of self-worth in their hands. This dynamic, while entirely human, can strain the connection and perpetuate cycles of separation. When you look to your twin flame to fill a void within you, you inadvertently place expectations on the relationship that it was never meant to fulfill. Twin flames are mirrors, not saviors. Their role is to inspire your growth, not to complete you. The irony is that the more you seek completion in them, the more elusive the connection becomes, because the true path to union begins within. Self-love liberates both you and your twin flame from this dynamic. When you cultivate love and acceptance for yourself, you become your own source of fulfillment. This doesn't mean you stop desiring connection or intimacy, but the neediness and fear dissolve. Instead of clinging to your twin flame, you approach the relationship with a sense of balance and emotional independence. This shift allows the connection to breathe, creating space for authentic love to flourish, free from the weight of unmet expectations. Furthermore, self-love has a transformative effect on your energy field. Love is the highest vibration, and when you align with it internally, you radiate that energy outward. This ripple effect influences not only your twin flame, but also the world around you. In the twin flame dynamic, where the connection is deeply intertwined at a soul level, your energetic state profoundly impacts your counterpart. By healing and raising your own vibration through self-love, you indirectly inspire their healing as well. It is also important to recognize that self-love is not a destination or a singular achievement. It is an ongoing practice. It is showing up for yourself every day, especially in moments when you feel unworthy or unloved. It is choosing to speak kindly to yourself when the voice of criticism arises, to honor your boundaries when others overstep them, and to prioritize your well-being even when external circumstances feel chaotic. This practice requires patience and commitment, but the rewards are transformative. Self-love, in the context of the twin flame journey, also serves as a bridge between your human experience and your higher self. The twin flame path is a spiritual one, and cultivating self-love is an act of aligning with your divine essence. It helps you recognize that the love you seek from your twin flame is, at its core, the love that already resides within you. By connecting with this truth, you begin to approach your twin flame journey not from a place of lack, but from a place of abundance. You stop asking, "What can I get from this connection?" and instead begin to embody the question, "What can I give to this connection from the overflowing love I have cultivated within myself?" The practice of self-love also strengthens your resilience during the inevitable challenges of the twin flame journey. Periods of separation, conflict, or stagnation are often opportunities for growth disguised as obstacles. When you have a strong foundation of self-love, you are better equipped to navigate these phases with grace and faith. Instead of seeing separation as rejection or abandonment, you begin to understand it as a call to deepen your relationship with yourself. This shift in perspective not only eases the emotional pain, but also accelerates your healing and spiritual evolution. Ultimately, self-love is the cornerstone of healing because it allows you to reclaim your power. It helps you step out of cycles of dependency, fear, and lack, and into a state of inner sovereignty. When you love yourself fully, you no longer look outside of yourself for the validation or approval you once craved. You become rooted in the truth of who you are, a being of infinite worth, divine potential, and unconditional love. This foundation of self-love not only transforms your relationship with your twin flame, but also with every other aspect of your life. It empowers you to show up authentically, love deeply, and live in alignment with your highest self. The journey of self-love is deeply personal and transformative. It requires introspection, courage, and consistent effort. There are a few key aspects to focus on as you embark on this path, and here are a few examples. Awareness and acknowledgement. The first step to self-love is awareness. Take time to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Are there areas where you are overly critical of yourself? Do you carry beliefs about your unworthiness or inadequacy? Acknowledge these patterns without judgment. Healing begins with shining a light on what has been hidden. Journaling can be a powerful tool for this process. Write about your feelings, fears, and desires. As you uncover your inner dialogue, you may start to notice recurring themes. Perhaps you've internalized messages from your upbringing or past relationships that no longer serve you. Becoming aware of these narratives allows you to challenge and reframe them. Embracing your shadow. Self-love is not about denying your imperfections. It is about embracing them. Your shadow, the parts of yourself that you may fear or reject, holds valuable lessons. Instead of pushing these aspects away, invite them into your awareness with compassion. Ask yourself, what is this part of me trying to teach me? How can I integrate it into my whole self? For instance, feelings of anger or jealousy are often seen as negative, but they can reveal underlying wounds or unmet needs. By exploring these emotions, you can gain insights into areas of your life that require healing. This process of integration brings you closer to self-acceptance. Setting boundaries and prioritizing your needs. Self-love involves recognizing your worth and honoring it through your actions. This includes setting healthy boundaries in your relationships. Boundaries are not walls, they are guidelines that protect your energy and ensure mutual respect. When you prioritize your needs, you send a message to yourself and the universe that you value yourself. Practice saying no to situations or people that drain you. Create time for self-care activities that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Remember, prioritizing your well-being is not selfish. It is necessary for your growth and healing. Cultivating compassion and forgiveness. Forgiveness is a cornerstone of self-love. This includes forgiving yourself for past mistakes and letting go of guilt or shame. It also involves extending forgiveness to your twin flame and others who may have caused you pain. Holding on to resentment creates energetic blockages that hinder healing. By practicing compassion, you free yourself from the burden of the past. Compassion also means being gentle with yourself during challenging times. The twin flame journey is not linear, and setbacks are a natural part of growth. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a dear friend. Nurturing your inner child. Many wounds that arise in the twin flame journey are rooted in the inner child, the part of you that carries the memories, emotions, and beliefs formed in childhood. Healing your inner child is a powerful way to cultivate self-love. Take time to connect with this part of yourself. Visualize your inner child and offer them love, reassurance, and validation. Let them know they are safe and cherished. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and playfulness can also be a way to nurture your inner child. Dance, create art, or spend time in nature. Anything that reminds you of the wonder and innocence within. As you deepen your self-love, you will notice profound shifts in your twin flame connection. The energy between you and your twin flame becomes more harmonious as your healing influences their healing. Instead of clinging to them as a source of fulfillment, you approach the relationship from a place of wholeness. This shift creates space for authentic, unconditional love to blossom. Moreover, self-love strengthens your resilience during periods of separation. These phases, while painful, are often opportunities for growth and self-discovery. When you are anchored in self-love, you can navigate these times with grace, trusting that everything is unfolding for your highest good. Self-love also enhances your intuition and spiritual connection. As you align with your true self, you become more attuned to divine guidance and the synchronicities that lead you forward. This alignment not only supports your twin flame journey, but also enriches every aspect of your life. The twin flame journey is not just a path to romantic or spiritual union with another. It is a sacred pilgrimage back to the essence of who you are. It is about rediscovering yourself as a complete, whole, and divine being, independent of circumstances, relationships, or external validation. The connection with your twin flame serves as a catalyst for this inner awakening, but the ultimate transformation occurs within your own soul. Healing on this path does not mean becoming someone different. Rather, it is a process of unlearning the conditioning, fears, and illusions that have clouded your true self. It is about releasing the masks you have worn to fit into the world and reclaiming your authenticity. This reclamation of self is what allows you to experience freedom. Freedom to love without fear, to express yourself without inhibition, and to live in alignment with your highest truth. In doing so, you begin to understand that the twin flame journey is not about seeking completion in another, but about merging with the divine light already present within you. When you commit to healing, you are choosing to honor yourself as a sacred vessel of love and transformation. The shifts you experience may begin subtly: a newfound sense of peace, a deeper trust in the journey, or a quiet confidence in your worth. But over time, these shifts create profound and lasting change. You find that the love you cultivate for yourself begins to overflow, radiating out to every aspect of your life. This love transforms not only your connection with your twin flame, but also your relationships, your work, your dreams, and your relationship with the universe itself. Healing is not linear, nor is it always easy. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and resistance. You may question the purpose of the challenges you face or feel as though the path ahead is unclear. Yet it is in these very moments that your strength is forged. Every time you choose to show up for yourself, to meet your wounds with compassion, and to embrace your own growth, you are embodying the love that will ultimately lead you to union, both with yourself and with your twin flame. The beauty of this journey lies in the realization that healing is not a solitary act. As you heal, you become a beacon of light not only for your twin flame, but also for others walking their own paths. The love you cultivate becomes a guiding force, reminding those around you that healing, growth, and transformation are possible. In this way, your journey becomes a sacred offering to the collective, a ripple of love and light that extends far beyond your own experience. Ultimately, the twin flame connection is a reflection of the divine love that exists within you and all around you. As you align with this love, you realize that the greatest gift of this journey is not the union itself, but the person you become along the way, a soul deeply anchored in truth, wholeness, and love. This is the essence of twin flame healing: a return to yourself, a return to love, and a return to the divine that has been guiding you all along.